to celebrate the Tucson Gemstone event, our largest gemstone event of the entire year, and we're moving right along. And now we're going to talk about the ring that I am wearing. By the way, believe it or not, we do still have just a few of the cuff bracelet as well. We'll update you when that's gone. But this is Sleeping Beauty. So we're talking about, again, that Sleeping Beauty turquoise that people absolutely fall in love with. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it back with my wolf watch that's coming up here in a second, because I know I don't have very many of those. But this ring is a gorgeous combination of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and then on top of that, you're getting faceted blue topaz. The blue topaz in this case is all round blue topaz. It's almost 4.5, actually it's almost 4 3/4 carat. And then the Sleeping Beauty right there in the center. This was appraised, lowest appraised price at $315. We were gonna do it at $189, but today $169. $42.48 on your charge card to be able to bring that home. And we have 6 through 12 available. Now this is a big 1.5 inch length, 11/16 of an inch in the width. You can see how great it's gonna go back with the watch. But really, even if this is your first piece of turquoise, this is a stand-alone piece. But the design of it is very, very much a kind of a traditional design, isn't it?
Yes, and by the way you look at it, it's got more of a, it reminds me of a concho look. And,
it does.
And when, again, you have the elements of sky and water. The artisan here is Irvin Sosi. He's one of our newer artisans. He started out buffing the jewelry first, but then he was being taught by other artisans like Mike Smith and you know, Raymond Del Rita, one of our, a couple of our master silversmiths that we have. And so the artisans are coming out and to their own style of jewelry making. Here you have an updated, you know, Southwestern couture look of an older version of a ring. You know, it's kind of an updated version. And so when you look at this, a lot of women see the sparkly of the topaz there. Then you have the, you know, the Southwest effect of the turquoise as well. Yeah, and that Sleeping Beauty. Again, you look at that color of the Sleeping Beauty. Look at this. You were talking about the concho. This is what it's inspired by, this gorgeous concho design. So if you love that traditional concho design, this ring is absolutely positively one that you're gonna fall in love with. And then I'm always amazed, Jennifer, and I read this in your reviews. I was reading the reviews, I think on Sunday. I was going through Chaco Canyon on hsn.com and reading the reviews, which I always encourage you to do that. People talk about the level of detail, like in the bezels and the thickness and the silver, and even the beautiful beads in the silver, and that's all done by hand. It is, and especially with the bezel that you have there, it's a sawtooth bezel, and I have a piece of silver here that's got the little teeth marks that are on it. You can barely see it, but if you have it up close, what you see there, you see that wrapped around each and every stone that is on the ring there. And so the artisans work, you know, from morning to night. They work within their homes. A lot of them live in their hogans out on the Navajo reservation, and what they do is they work within their means. And these are the special pieces of jewelry that I bring to you today. Well, and the length on this is absolutely stunning. 1.5 inches in the length. Again, 11/16 of an inch in the width. I love it back with that concho pendant, and the concho pendant happens to be on a major sale today. We only have 100 of them, but you can ask about that if you would like. But the ring, look at how that blue topaz just twinkles, and then it leads your eye into those fancy pear shapes with the Sleeping Beauty, which is, again, the ultimate type of turquoise. But talk to us about this sawtooth bezel. How do they do that? How do they create the little sawtooth? The little sawtooths, actually what they do is they cut it out individually, and it is soldered together when you have it wrapped around the stone. You have it soldered onto the plate of silver, which makes the ring in itself. And so what they do is they work around the stone and make their design, and that is how they come up with their artworks. And so with this is rain inspired, because rain is crucial to us, the water is crucial to us. And they say when the spring rains come, what a person must do is they go outside, have their hands out, and they bless themselves. They put the water on their face, and they pray for everything that, you know, is new, that, you know, the world can be fed again by what Mother Nature has given us, which is water. And so that is what a lot of the artisans do. They pay homage to Mother Earth. I love it. Okay, and again, $20 off for the big event,
$42 and change on your charge card to be able to bring this home. If you have your HSN charge card, you can do $33 and change to bring that home. And it is a big first come, first serve with the final few that we have remaining for you.